I kind of like that.
Coach, how you doing? Yeah,
I'm good. How you
big
doing?
Bears fan.
Yeah.
Defensive line been playing pretty well over there.
I hadn't watched any games.
No, of course. A little too busy for that, huh?
Yeah.
How was your Sunday and
like
and the week after? Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, kind of like that.
I do too.
It's nice.
I've had it 3, 4, 5 years, a little worn out.
Yeah. No, that's just you just broke it in.
Exactly.
Good
A
job.
lot of love.
That's right.
How's the week been for you?
It's been good. We bounced back. Sunday obviously we watched tape, moved on, and it's 1-0 mindset. That's how we're going to approach it, and you learn from things that happen to you in life. And nothing's ever perfect. Circumstances come up, you adjust and move on.
You do a lot of 1-0 while winning. What happens with the 1-0 mindset when you
Your
lose?
mindset doesn't change, and whether you win or you get beat, really doesn't matter. You guys take the same approach. The 24-hour rule, you correct what you messed up, and you move forward. So some people say, well, you win. That's irrelevant. You have the same mindset regardless of circumstances.
What did you see on film when you reviewed the tape?
Obviously, we got things we got to get better in, and that's all positions. And the kids owned it. We owned it. We worked on it. And we'll continue to strive to be the best team we can be.
South Carolina's got 2 mobile quarterbacks, obviously kind of up in the air with who's going to play.
Tremendous athletes. They do a really good job. Obviously, Robert, we played against him last year when he was at Auburn. He has the ability to throw and run the ball. So we got our task set. But, again, focus on what our individual jobs are, all right, so we can go out and have a chance to be succlical.
Jaheim made his announcement earlier this week. Did you talk to him at all before he?
I have not. I wish him obviously nothing but the best, he and his family. In life you have choices and decisions. He made a decision, and wish him nothing but the best.
I know he didn't play last Saturday, but who do you anticipate to maybe start?
It's just like I said previous weeks. We're trying to get everybody ready to play, and we're focused on that. We're focused on those guys that were, 3s and 4s that have opportunity to play. Payne's played well. Tim Smith's played well. Tim Keenan's played well, and I can go on and on. So we're focused on what we got to do to be successful.
The younger guys, Payne and James Smith, what have you seen from them?
They've done a really good job. James has matured. He grew up. He fought his butt off last week, and he's done that week in and week out. But again, attention to detail. What do I have to do to make sure I have opportunity to be successful and go out there and play?
South Carolina's going to try to run the ball with Raheem Sanders. How does the
they told you? You got the inside info?
No, but
I thought you had something.
No, that's who they've been running with lately.
Okay.
And he's been having some decent success on the ground. So how does Alabama, corral their South Carolina run game and
I think defensively, when you're playing against someone like that, and also a quarterback with, the talent that they have, you have to fit your gaps, and you got to do attention to detail and assignment football. And that's regardless if it's Emmitt Smith, it can be Ron Dane, it don't matter. All right, if you got a good running back you're playing, you are responsible for one particular gap. All right, if you're moving and you have pressure, you're responsible for another gap. But just everybody on the same page, and that's what you do. That's what you do defensively when you're playing against someone that has the caliber talent that he does.
When you have a 4-2-5 front or scheme and you're only rushing like 3 guys at a time, how do you kind of promote like consistent pressure? Like up front to make the quarterback.
Anytime you're rushing passes, you got to work a half. Eye discipline is actually a factor, and you also get to the point where you try to bring them on the edge, but you can't run around the quarterback. Yeah. All right, so there's a lot of things you have to do as far as rush areas are concerned. Mm-hmm. All right, when you're rushing a passer, to have an opportunity to either keep him in the pocket, all right, or if you're trying to flush him, you can flush him. But there's a number of ways you can do that. We're focused on what our scheme is this week. All right, how can we affect this guy and do what we're supposed to do on a consistent basis?
One of the things that Kane Womack talked about is how you want to keep a quarterback in the pocket. How do you what does that look like as a defensive lineman to keep the guy and disrupt?
And I think that goes down to your rush areas. Where am I responsible for? And what's the next guy responsible for? Yeah. And everyone being on the same page, being detailed with good eye discipline, good pad level, and having the ability to run your feet, when they do try to block you or win on one-on-one.